Hi, Charity. All right, thank you for reaching out to me and let's go over your questions. So, you want to know if you have a soulmate, and I'm taking that to mean a romantic soulmate, like the one, that divine one, that special one, the counterpart. Is it with your guy friend or a person that you met online? Will you ever meet face to face, I guess? Will we ever get married? So let's see what comes out, and then if I not getting the answers just from tarot and some oracle, then we'll try to get a little more specific with the pendulum. So first, let's just ask about if you have a soulmate, a particular. You know what? Before I go here, I'm gonna ask this deck about your soulmate. Do you have a particular soulmate? Let's see. A romantic soulmate. Romantic fairy. It's just decorating my altar and everything got squishy. Okay, Charity, let's see. We have, so this person, you and this person share real feelings, true romantic feelings worth exploring. So something that's going on that you feel, it's worth looking into. It's worth it because it could represent that thing that you're looking for, that the more, right? Yeah, look, this is your spirit soul path. This is about your personal evolution within your relationship. So there's somebody out there, yes, who you're connecting with, who is stimulating personal growth within you. And not only physical or not only romantic feelings, but also a spiritual connection. And that's what you're looking for, right? That combination of this. Also, this is really good in this kind of relationship that's very unique. There's a freedom that you don't find or necessarily feel in every relationship. So many relationships out there are fine and good, but there's a bit of, instead of unconditional love, there's sort of conditions. There's conditions. This is back and forth, tit for tat, transactional stuff. It's just this feeling like I can't really just be myself and just be loved unconditionally. But this connection is unconditional. It's allows room to breathe. This person that you're going to connect with, or that you're connecting with, is somebody who doesn't make you feel stuck. They don't make you feel like you have to be a certain way or a certain person. They make you feel like you can be anything you want to be. And you can come and go almost. Although the more you get to know this person, I think the more you want to stay, or they will want to stay. But there's this sense of I could go or I could stay, but I don't feel like emboldened on them. I don't feel, it's like non-contractual kind of energy. I don't even know how else to put it, but that freedom to choose, freedom to be who you are. Let's see if we need any more. I feel like I need maybe one more. Ooh, okay, so we got the whole spectrum here. Burning desire, flames of passion ignite. So this is the one, this is kind of the one that does it all. You have real romantic love feelings, romantic feelings worth exploring. You have a real spiritual connection, like feeling like this person's going to change your life, or just by being with this person, you're growing so much, you're being so much more. At the same time, you also feel free, or they feel free. It's very open. It's like in some ways it can be a little bit scary to have so much freedom, but at the same time it feels really good too. and it's passionate, and there is a sexual attraction here. Okay, so I think that answers the question. Yes, there is a soulmate around you somewhere. Let's see. Let's see what else we can find out. Let's see who this is. Okay, yeah, speaking of who's. So here we have a fire sign, the King of Wands. It doesn't necessarily have to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it could be. It could also represent the half of a twin flame, if that's where we're headed with this. Because twin flames being fire, twin flames counterparts would be the masculine of the counterpart, and you would be the feminine, or the other way around. But anyway, represented by the male here. We have the Ace of Wands, so the beginnings of love. This also kind of represents the phallic symbol. So if there's a man in your life that's very horny for you, like it gets very aroused, and you feel very aroused by them, it might just be, you know, a sexual attraction, but it could be very well, this could be your soulmate. This could be that one. Let's see what else. We have a lot of Wands energy. So I just feel, oh yeah, just like flames and love and burning desire. And you're going to know how they feel for sure by the things they say and do, and their the way they look. I'm laughing to myself because I was just sitting around watching TV with my daughter, and she was watching Anchorman. I thought it was number 2, but it was number 1. Anyway, Ron Burgundy. He definitely showed how much he desired Christina Applegate in one scene. And I think that's kind of this energy. And sometimes this energy can be, can make it hard to be discerning. Like, is this guy only want to get on my pants, or is this something more? So one of the things that you're going to know about the person that is your soulmate, that you truly, really, really connect with, is definitely a very strong sexual attraction. There's just no getting around that. And there's going to be a lot of sexy language with each other, the way you talk to each other. It's going to be very flirty. It's going to be very warm and romantic and seductive even. The world here, it's like he can show you the world, or you can show him the world, but you have a lot to explore together. This is also, the world is so beautiful card because it represents the alpha and the omega. It's the completion of a cycle. It's the fulfillment. I feel like sexually fulfilled couple here. I know that I keep going back to it, but the fire is so strong here that it's hard to ignore it. And with the burning passion. So, but there's just going to be this beautiful feeling of contentment and completion. And I feel like once you've like completed one thing, you're going to always want to try something new and start over and finish the next thing. It's the total experience here. It's your destiny. I was trying to say destiny and destination at the same time, but there could be a destination. So this could actually answer that question, will you meet? And yes, you're going to meet this person. If you haven't met them yet, you're going to meet them. If they're not online, then you've already met them. But it feels like this person will be traveling to you, or you'll be traveling to them, or you'll be traveling together. This is definitely the symbol of the word rapture. So if you've ever wanted to know what rapture feels like, you will feel it with this person, like a pure happiness, prosperity, and also in this particular deck, which I made, it's the grand view of things. It's like really seeing the world around you and seeing the joy that it can bring you when you travel it together. All right. And let's see, you have the 9 of Wands. So through your journey, you'll have some ups and downs, some struggles. The Nine of Wands is not a bad card though, because it represents the wounded warrior. So maybe this person, another way you can recognize them is he could be the one that, he suffered a lot, or he's been through a lot, or he like or maybe this is you. It's just like keep fighting, you keep going, no matter how many times you've been disappointed, no matter how many relationships have turned to dust or been a bust or whatever, you will find the soulmate, the one that gives you this feeling, and not the one that makes you sad, or the one that makes you feel like it's hopeless. You're gonna find it in the end. And I feel like also, because this one has like a little messaging thing, there could even be children involved maybe, but there's their family or something like that. But one or the other of you are going to have sort of this been through a lot energy, and there's possibly communication going on, like, through text, something though that you will learn about this person more. You will learn about them. And it's like the Nine of Wands has to do with perseverance. It's like not stopping. Like, look at all this Wands energy. This person has if they're not a fire sign, they must have a lot of placements in one of the fire houses, like, which would be, I can't name them all, but I know I keep thinking ninth house, like Sagittarius, because that usually means a person has optimism, and they, no matter what happens in their life, they just want to keep on going. They also have a kind of loyalty about them, a devotion. They have perseverance, fortitude, patience, determination. All right, let's see what else. Okay, and then if you are single, then that represents you. And another 9. And the 9 of Pentacles is good. So you have like stability, you're beautiful, independent, sitting pretty, doing well for yourself. It's not like financially or emotionally you actually need a person in your life, but they see you that way. Like, they see you so independent and see you as doing so well for yourself. Why would you need them, But, and that's a funny word to use, I guess, need and want. I think when we want to connect with our soulmates, it's about love. It's about that person that's part of us, that helps witness our world, so we don't feel so alone. Like we're not in this, we're not just witnessing it. And you know how you witness something and you turn to the side and you say like that, huh, right? And they're not there, right? They're not there to hear you point out something that just struck your mind, or something that just struck you in a beauty, an aesthetic way, or whatever. It's like, that's the witness to your life. That's kind of what, wanting to have that companion. And then beyond that, you can have that in female friends, or whatever, in your best friends. But beyond that, you want the fire, you want the flame, you want the passion, you want the little sweetness that comes with a romance, the chivalry and all of that, so feel like you're going to get it all, but you are so independent and strong and doing well for yourself as a single person that it almost looks like you don't need it. And that's kind of might put off like the people in your, the guys that might be interested in you in your vicinity. But at the same time, it's the same thing that attracts them to you as well, that you see, because they want this kind of free love. They don't want, the clingy, needy, oh, I need you because I have to fulfill this requirement of getting married and having kids before a certain age and la 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 la. It's not about that with you, and it's not about that when they look at you either. They see you as something beyond that. There's a deck I want to get for you. Oh, it's called To the Lovers Oracle. Yeah. Just because there's something in here that I feel like answers one of the questions. But let's see. We have forgiveness. So sometimes you're connected with a person in order to learn how to forgive yourself and forgive the past. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So here's what you have to do. No matter who you are interested in, and no matter who you've been with before, the past is the past and the present is now. So let's say you've been with all these different people in your life and they all were sort of disappointing, and they all, but you've persevered and you keep going. It's okay to reflect on where you've been. Even if you want to, you can talk about it, but it's more important to focus on the present and who you're with right now. Same thing with whether this friend that's you're with, or an online person that you like, where either of them has hurt you in the past, let's say, it's important to forgive and forget that it's in the past. It's not anything that you should be reflecting on right now, because today is a new day. This person could even be a new person. There's real feelings here, and it's time to let anything that go that was holding you back. Let it go and continue these feelings. All right, let's see. Anything else? Oh my gosh, a lot came out. But look, you got freedom again. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Oh, and romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. And yeah, so definitely a romance, soulmate romance here. And you also had, okay, so friendship, you can nurture the bonds. There could be somebody here that you have more passion than friendship with, and maybe it's time to nurture the friendship a little bit more. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Or it could be the friendly person that you have to nurture, and the connection, and see that it's actually something more. But we'll see who this person is. if I can see. So, ooh, you have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So I feel like power and freedom kind of go hand in hand. There's something that you feel like is not right for you, and something that you feel that is right for you. So, use your discerning wisdom to know what's right and what's not right. You have that power, and maybe your person has that power. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit of Lenormand to validate everything, and we'll see if you're ever gonna get married. Also, ooh, yeah. Well, perfect, because the dog is soulmate. So you have a soulmate for sure. And you have the fox, which could be somebody who's not your soulmate, who tries to manipulate you and tries to do, I don't know, trick you, be sneaky, tries to maybe use their power over you. You have the key, though. That means you have the solution to get out of, to find any answer to any question, to solve any problem. You have access to any door, to open any door. You have the solution. And there is a certainty about your feelings that you can't just ignore. You know them. And if you don't know your feelings, do some meditating, rest a while, and really settle into your feelings. the person that comes to you in your dreams, the person that comes to you in your mind's eye, that's the person, right? That's your person. So, and then you have the stork. So that means, yeah, you could get married. The stork doesn't necessarily mean marriage, but it's close. It's about moving. It's about mating for life, like so long-term relationship. It's about your life leveling up into a higher level. Like you're graduating, you're getting promoted, you're doing something, and the storks mate for life. It's like a change, but a really, really positive, happy change where somebody's moving and rising up in their life. Okay, that's fit just right. But just to double check, I will ask the pendulum yes or no on each of these questions. And let's see now. So first let's ask, so clockwise is yes, counterclockwise is no. Sometimes it goes up and down, which is sort of a maybe or uncertain. And sometimes it does this diagonal thing, which means it's in the cards. The cards will explain it. So sometimes the pendulum doesn't want to just say a simple yes or no for me. It wants me to explain through the tarot. Okay. So, does Charity have a soulmate? Yes or no? And that's a pretty strong yes. I can feel the energy in my fingertips. Maybe I'll show you my fingertips. It's like very strong energy. Okay. And is it, now let's break this one down. Is her soulmate with a particular guy friend she has in mind? Is her soulmate a particular guy friend? Her romantic soulmate, is this her guy friend that she's with or she knows? It may be. Maybe yes. Is the person that she met online, oh, now it's doing the diagonal, it's in the cards. Is the person she met online, yes, her soulmate, her romantic soulmate? Ooh, that's very strong. I feel that one in my fingertips. And will Charity ever get married? It's in the cards, he's saying. Will you ever get married? I almost want to know, and now it's saying maybe. But it could really depend on how you define marriage and, you know, if it's going to be traditional, if it's going to be common law, whatever. I got tired after that. But I think that the guy friend that you have is a type of soulmate, actually. This person is definitely in your life for a reason, and you might have some karmic things that you're working through together, and they are good and right in your life. But boy, the person that is your online friend really had this is somebody really, I think, is this person, the one that is worth exploring, because it has to do with your spirituality and your freedom and a lot of passion. I think that's the one that's coming through like that. Not to say that the friendship one is not important as well, because all of our connections are very important, and they're there for a reason. Okay, so I hope you like that, and let me know if you need anything else. Okay, trust and pixie dust.